I'm Myochi.
And I am Renee, and welcome to the 40 Spot, where we discuss the highs and the lows and everything in between being in the 40th decade of a life. Welcome back to our followers, our newbies. If you're watching on the live, hello. If you're watching on the replay, hello, hello, hello. Please like, comment, subscribe, share, tell a friend, tell a family member, co-workers, everyone you know about the 40 Spot. Also, if you're listening to us where you listen to your podcast at, like Google.
Did she pause for you?
They can quickly find us. We'll be at the top. You just got to do a little bit of a scroll, but we are there. Again, welcome to the 40 Spot. Hello, ladies.
Hello, hello, hello. So today's episode, we are going to be talking about makeup. We have Dallas makeup artist and esthetician Sherlyn McKinzie. Welcome back, welcome back.
Hey y'all.
Last time she was here, we talked all about skincare. And the great thing about that is how you lay the foundation for great makeup. And so today we're going to be talking about makeup, how to get a quick beat, and just some key things that I know I definitely have some questions about. But first, we're going to get into our While We Were Out segment. This is where we talk about things, news, entertainment, and personal things in our life that has happened while we were out. We've been out for a little over a month. And so there's a couple things that we want to talk about. First, we're going to talk about homecoming. Homecoming, HBCU homecoming. As y'all know, if you've been following us and watching us, myself and Renee both went to HBCUs. Sherlyn is not just my friend, she is my old roommate. She is my Fisk alum, my girl. So we all went to HBCU. So this is homecoming season.
Yes.
So, Renee, when was TSU's homecoming?
TSU homecoming was the second weekend in October, and I had a great time. This is like the craziest thing I would say about homecoming. Previous years, every year you were always.
I think we're having some technical difficulties. So Renee went to homecoming. Renee, I think we're having some technical difficulties on your end.
I don't know what's going on. I got my internet.
Okay.
But I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Okay. And I would always see a lot
of. You had to start over because you.
Okay.
You didn't
hear so I went to TSU homecoming. It was the first full week of October. So it was like the 7th through the 11th of October. And previous years, you know, up and down John A. Merritt Boulevard, you're looking at all these quote unquote older people up here at the president's house on the lawn. And that was like the alumni fish fry. I don't know why I had not been doing it. First off, the fish was bomb. They had plenty of food. You could go back and get seconds and stuff like that. So, and it was so beautiful because as I told Myochi earlier, like I had seen an AKA line from 1978. They had a line of Deltas from 1963. And it was just like everybody up here is just, these are the people. This was like the first time I ever seen the mayor actually come out, you know, to support. So I had me a blast. I was out there from that Sunday. Seen lots of gospel artists and stuff. The theme was "We Are One." I don't know if y'all can see just some of my little stuff, and I was outside, y'all, the whole time.
Outside,
yeah. So this was like an alumni day party, whatever, and it was supposed to be in Yo Gotti that was there. Then they was like, they get up there and said, "It's an announcement. Yo Gotti is not gonna be there, but CMG is there. They whole family," and it's like, well, who gonna come? I swear, Rick Ross came out, I have a whole new level of respect. Like I always liked him as an artist anyway, but to be like, okay, he couldn't come, but guess what? I'm gonna make sure I'm here. Like whatever was on his schedule, he was not too good and too above, and like he was just loving on the people. People was happy, so it was like, okay, this was even better and stuff. And honey, I hopped the fence to get a closer picture and video. The cops came and told me, he was like, you could have asked me. How am I supposed to know I can ask the like y'all got a gate to keep people like me out because they had outsold the VIP. So become a alumni. And the crazy thing, they had different things. It's like this is for younger alumni. That's how they was.
What's younger alumni?
It probably meaning that if you graduated within the last 7 years. So guess what? This is
Are we older alumni?
Obviously so, because I didn't want to be out there with them teeny boppers. Look, I know my son was gonna be out there chilling and stuff. He grew up on the campus and stuff, so I didn't want to be out there with him. So
well, I guess we are older alumni, Sherlyn, because we class of 2003. I can't remember. So that means this year is our 20 year.
I did 22. I graduated 2002. So yeah. So it's like, yeah, this was the 20th year. So I think when you get to those numbers, yeah, you're not
the younger alumni.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would say that. I don't think it's based off of age. Maybe it is based off of when you graduate. So you could
I mean, 20 years is pretty significant.
Yeah. Like one of the ladies that I went with, she was older. She graduated in 2020, but she's in her mid-50s. She didn't want to be around no teen about it. So, and it was like another coworker that came. She graduated from North Carolina Central, and they're having their homecoming this week. It just ended. But then she got her TSU shirt. She was like, this is what it's all about, because everybody's an unspoken rule. If you went to one HBC, you went to all of them. So you are welcome at everybody's homecoming. And I can't tell you how many homecomings of Fisk that I have attended, because that's where my sister graduated. And I'm just surprised I ain't never just see y'all out there on campus or whatever.
I know, right?
I used to be over there, but
well, this homecoming is this weekend. Again, it is our 20-year anniversary reunion. Woo! But I'm not gonna be there.
It's all right. It's all right. It's all right.
Sherlyn, are you going?
You're no.
You had to say it like that. You had to say it like
I really wanted to go because, like, last year was the homecoming after a couple of years of being on lockdown, and I really wanted to go last year, but it was so many things going on. I was like, okay, I can't go. I was still in school, so this year was my plan. Like, it's 20 year, and I'm not going this year, so I'm very disappointed about that. I just today commented, because every year there's a group of guys that they do an event. And it's called So Sophistication. So that's the big party. But they also do this thing called Sweet Life. So they like run out of sweet, or they get like, I don't know what else they get. It's a suite. One time it was a suite. One time it was like a place in somebody's high-rise apartment. It was very nice. But you just come together. It's like a pre-homecoming. You have to get an invitation. I just had to put in a thing that I'm not coming. And I was a little sad, like, not gonna make it. But homecoming is gonna be so bomb. They just had a lot of lines just come out this past weekend. So the Kappas, the Deltas, the Alphas. I know those three all had a new line cross this weekend. So it's going to be a lit weekend. There's so many people going. And I'm so disappointed not to be in that number. But
if you change your mind, you can stay over here with me.
I ain't changing my mind. But I appreciate it. And just because I know that I can't. It's stuff I need to do this weekend coming up. Adult life. You got to make these kind of decisions. So, yeah. But, we all was outside this summer. So I can't even, be mad about it. You and I went to the Usher concert. Sherlyn, you just went to the Usher concert. When did you go?
Finally.
2 weeks ago. So October, the week before the last week of October. So yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So you got him right before he skirted on out. Now we know how we felt about it. what was how?
I know
Just,
he still looked good, didn't he?
He did.
He sounded
Um,
good.
he so when I was there, that's when Doja Cat was there, J Lo. That's when
oh,
Nas performed. Nas got on stage because Wu Tang, I think, is about to do something down there. So like Wu
mhm.
Tang was there. He did a very good job. I love the way he
Oh,
smiles. He has a beautiful smile.
He does.
I got that picture. I
He's
got
so
that picture.
good.
It's infectious.
Yeah,
It's
and
infectious.
but he did a very good job. Very good job. I'm kind of wondering, like, because I know he's supposed to be going on tour, so I'm wondering, like, what is he gonna do? Because Usher always outdoes himself to me. Like when he did that Confessions album, I was like,
Mm.
oh, you outdone yourself. Like, what else are you gonna do?
But he
So,
said, "Watch this. Listen for this. Listen for this." And then he dropped another one. It's
yep.
like,
So, but
oh,
yeah, he did a
And
very good
he's doing the Super Bowl.
right.
So even that, I think with everybody has gone to the Usher concert. Some people have gone more than once. So for him to then go and do the Super Bowl, it's like, he's not going to do what he did in Vegas. So I'm just like,
Yeah.
what are you about
What
to
is he
do?
gonna
And
do?
it's
for the
really going to
people
be
who couldn't attend,
okay. And
but
but
they
I mean,
can
the whole
watch.
idea is like he's going to give just enough. You'd be like, yeah, I gotta go to this concert, and I'm just going to tell you that if he's going on tour, I'll be there. Okay, I'm
Oh
going to be
yeah,
going
we will.
again
I
to
will
go
too.
see him because I love him. I have
Yes,
always loved him. I've loved him the
yes.
first time I saw him on Arsenio Hall. He was 15. I was 14 and I was in love. Okay.
About to
So
flip the TV over.
And it was so funny. His dancers was really good too. Like I had to like
mhm.
look up, oh girl, like who is she? But did y'all know that's the girl who from what's the name of the show everybody was into? P Valley.
Oh,
The main Mercedes, that was her double person.
On a
oh,
stripper pole.
Mm-hmm. I had
did
to look
not
her up.
Oh,
know
didn't
that.
know that.
Yeah, I had to look her up. I was like, who is that? Yeah, so
I
she
ain't gonna lie, I just thought it was somebody from Major City, but like he
but
knew
yeah,
him like that's
it's the chick from who did the stunts for Mercedes in P Valley. Yep.
Girl, why I thought Mercedes was doing it?
Like some of the stuff she did, but like some
Mhm.
stuff, yeah, she had like a double.
Which
Mhm.
makes sense
Yep.
because
yeah.
I have taken some pole dancing classes and that stuff is hard. It is like you gotta be strong. Your thighs
Big.
gotta be able to
Mhm.
rub against metal and you not be like, ah, that hurt. Honey. And they be butt booty, not well, butt booty naked because you got on a thong. I was doing
Yeah,
that with
in some
shorts
places
on.
they all the way naked.
Okay.
But like yeah, so
But yeah, he did it was very, and I was telling my friend, I know he's not going to do this because it's not really kid friendly. And I can see, people might want to, Usher probably got some young listeners, so, but this show, I liked it. It was like strictly for adults. Like it was like a real adult show. So,
exactly.
yeah.
Like if you've been following me since the
Mhm.
beginning, I'm gonna take you from then to present day. And it's so good because like we said, he is ours. He has it has been very, very few years that he has not dropped the album
Mhm.
himself. If not, he's definitely been on someone else's project that, definitely made it in the top five if it wasn't a number one song. So, and then I mean, he's been acting. He was acting for a while because I remember him. He was on Bold and the Beautiful, the little girl on
Really?
there. Girl,
He
yeah, he was on there
was.
for a summer. I
He
think her name was
was.
Amber. She was
And
just
you know
like, I
what?
gotta have a baby away from everybody else because she knew if she was gonna have that black baby, they was gonna know immediately. Immediately.
I will say that just going back to the concert
Just
thing,
saying, it
what
went
I
Usher, baby.
absolutely loved was that I felt like he did every song. I know he didn't do every song, but he covered so much, even when he came out to the audience and he was playing different songs. And it's like, it was so nostalgic. It was everything,
Yes.
So, with all of that said, we been outside. We going outside. Holidays coming up. People going to parties. People going out. Maybe finding new booze right before the new year. We was like, you know what? Shirley, please come back and teach us some makeup stuff.
It's the winter time. It's the winter time.
You know, because the biggest
Right.
thing is people go and get their makeup done now. We're not trying to stop anybody's hustle. But if you can't go get your face done and they're just basic things to kind of give you that
Run to that dump.
okay, that razzle dazzle.
dazzle.
We want to talk about that today. And I guess the first thing where we start is what? Foundation?
Yeah. Well, I would say more so than that, a clean face.
Yeah, well, yeah, we covered that last time, right? Everybody clean. I made sure to wash my face,
Right.
put a little moisture. But then the first start,
Mhm.
I would say, is foundation. So, Shirley,
Yes.
what is your first thing you think is the best thing about foundation and what people should know?
Okay, so first, like Renee said, the first thing you want to make sure you have a clean canvas on your face. You want a moisturizer. You can use any type of moisturizer, whatever your favorite moisturizer is. But it's very important to know what type of primer you need. A primer
You have to
is
use a primer every time.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So you like what? Okay, so the purpose of a primer is kind of just keep the makeup in place. It kind of preps your skin for a foundation. So if you're oily, if you're dry, this product will help just prep your skin for the makeup. Like for me, I'm oily, so I have to use a non-oil free primer. Just as an example. So, I don't know.
You gotta do like
That's
the
makeup
content
forever.
when they see it.
That's makeup forever.
So this one is, of course, I work at MAC, so I got a lot of stuff, but I don't want to confuse nobody, so I'm gonna stay on one track. So everything that I'm gonna show you mostly today is from MAC. Okay. You can use whatever you want to use, but these are just the products that I have because I work there and I get it and whatever. So my first one is I use it's called the MAC Studio Fix, the matte finish. So what I do is you take a dime size. It does not take a lot when you use primer because you've already moisturized. I'm going to just give you an example of what a dime size will be. And you should be able to spread this over your whole face. Myochi, I'm going to get to you about the foundation. This is about as much primer as you need. You don't need no more primer than that, okay? You don't have to squirt a lot and do all that. So this is about as much primer as you need, okay?
Okay.
That's it. That's for your whole face. And that's just because you have so many layers on. You don't want to be too thick, you know what I'm saying? So you just want to do even if you just want to put primer in just in the major places where you're oily or you feel dry, you can do that as well. So Myochi, okay, so before you even get to foundation, there's a couple steps that you want to do.
Okay,
so
I missed
do like foundation. So you want to moisturize. You want to make sure you do a primer. And then after that, if you have any type of hyperpigmentation, any color corrected, that's when you will use your color correcting. Okay, do y'all know what that is?
Yes.
Yes, you know what color correcting is?
Okay. I mean, I know a little bit,
but
let's talk for some people who might watch and don't know.
Okay, so color correcting is, say for instance, you have dark circles under your eyes, or you have acne scarring. You want to use this is my favorite one, and don't laugh at me because I'm like rolling it up like this. So the one from MAC is kind of expensive. So usually if somebody's like a first time makeup person, the one that we sell, I think it might be $18-19. So I make sure I'm like, look, you can go to the beauty supply, Walmart, Target, and you get this Pro LA Girl Concealer. It does the job.
Girl, let me tell you, not even just that. You can get that from the beauty supply store.
Oh, for $2.99.
Yes. We ain't talking about like your local beauty supply.
We talking about the hood.
Kims and stuff like that. Yeah. Yes. I have been using that for like over 6-7 years. They have great ones for all color types. When they first started talking about that online, let me try this. It ain't but $2.99.
So and they have Pro LA Girl Concealer
in orange. So you want to get the oranges. Now, this is for, it's a whole thing. It's a color theory we can get into, but we're just going to try to stay focused on this one little thing. So if you're light skinned, if you tend to have redness under your skin, or you have like redness, you would use a green color corrector, okay? But for us ladies with brown melon, anywhere you have any type of hyperpigmentation, darkness, dark circles, black eye, whatever, you can cover it with this, okay?
What people getting black eyes from?
I mean, you never know.
Talking too much. Meddling.
It ain't now
Rambling.
closed. So you have to cover that dark eye. This is what you need, okay? So, so what it is, so you'll just take a little orange and okay, so this one is empty, y'all. When I say I'm squeezing it out, but Mac also has one like this. Oh, look at Myochi.
I do have one of that. That is
old as dirt.
Okay.
Let me tell you, I love
you didn't have it a long time.
I've used it up. That's my problem. I was looking online. I need to get another one.
So okay, so this is
Can I order
so
from
this
you?
one is in medium deep. Okay, this is medium deep.
That's my shade.
Now this one might be like $20-some.
Oh, this medium deep. Yeah. They giving all the black girls the same one. Okay.
But this one for real though. This is medium deep. So you need the orange. You can also use a lot of people. I'm getting off topic, so we're gonna go back and forth a little bit. Because some people be like, well, what do I use these other colors for? Like, what I'm buying it for? But you also use these as a concealer if you want to. If you like cream concealers, you can do that. But when I'm out of my LA girl, I usually go to this orange one, okay? Oh, that orange one.
They don't sell this orange one by itself?
You can get them in like a little paint pot by themselves. If you
They do. And then they have one that twists up. It's like a brush. You twist up. But I don't like it's more of a peach color. It's not really orange. So I like to use the orange. Okay.
But we gotta buy this one in order to get this.
Yeah, or you can just go to
get the LA color. It's just as good for $2.99.
Right. Okay.
You want that one? You want Santa Claus to bring you one?
Yes, tell him. I'll sit on his lap too.
Use your ring finger so you don't black your own eye, Myochi.
Okay, so I'm just gonna give y'all
your ring finger.
I'm gonna kind of do I'm trying to think
know which one a ring.
Okay, so it's fine. It's fine that y'all doing, that you're using your hands. But okay, my thing is with makeup, a lot of women, when I talk to them, they smudge makeup. And what I mean by smudge, they rub it in. They rub it in like this, okay? You want to do more of a tapping motion. So like, for an example, I got makeup on because y'all, I just got out of work. But I'm going to put it on top of my makeup. So let me show you how
would it be the best?
Wait, hold on, she about to tell us something.
Okay, I was going to ask her about a brush.
Okay, so that's what I was looking for. So perfect example, when I do my makeup, I do my clients, I have my makeup, so I'm just going to put it on top just so I can show y'all how it should look. Because y'all are putting it on kind of thin, okay? You can use a flat brush like this. It doesn't have to be this big, but anything that's flat, perfect, right?
This is an elf brush. What is this called? Just a flat brush?
Yeah. Now, I ain't one of people like this is. I'm not big on like, oh, this is brush 183 and da da da.
Is this one going to be okay?
That I use a brush for anything. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. So something flat. Okay, Myochi, you're not following directions. You move too fast. Okay. So what you do, you have your makeup on, right?
Somebody go get a weapon.
You was over there like this.
I was ready.
So it's more of a, okay, I'm going to use a mirror too, but it's more of a patting motion, okay? So when you put it on, you want to pat it in the skin.
Okay.
Now you see how you can still see the orange on me?
Yeah.
You see how you can see it? You want to be able to see it.
Okay, well, I got a question. If I'm using this LA Pro Girl, because, it has the brush at the top, did you squeeze it out on something and then dip it in there, or you put the product right on your brush? What did you do?
So if I'm doing my own personal makeup, I squeeze out the brush, but I have like different sets. So with me personally, I'll like this. So I'll do, it's nothing even in here, but I'll do
it looks like a YouTube girly.
And then I just like this again. I just pat it in. Now,
Now
do you
you
see
going low, huh?
well, and I have a lot of acne scarring too, Myochi. So if I was to take all my makeup off, I have like I'm starting to get it's weird. I'm starting to get freckles. At first I thought it was acne scarring. So I was like, girl, them freckles. So I have to go down low. So anywhere you see any blackness, any scarring, any like dark spots, that's what you use the orange for. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, because I also use it around my mouth because I tend to
Oh
have
yeah, I do that.
hyperpigmentation around my mouth. Now
Right.
look at this. I look like a sponge. What am I doing wrong?
Not pat. Okay, because you see how just pat a little longer. I'm gonna show you one more time. I'm
Like
doing on
that?
this side too. And you just pat until it just goes.
Okay. Oh, and pat a little longer in one spot.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna
Because
tell
you
you
see
I
how
use
y'all,
brush
you
for
see how
other
y'all
stuff.
can see more of
Look
the
at me.
orange.
See, I can't with Myochi.
I can't either. I was like, Mo, come on now. But yeah, keep patting low. Boom.
See, mine is there. I see a lot of it, and I know
Yeah.
that my what is this ring light is washing me out too.
Mm-hmm.
So I have a confession. I put on some foundation, but it's light before we
Right.
started.
Okay. So you've done this. So we've done this step, right? So y'all are still working on this step. This is the step that you do. So we did this step, right? We're patting it in. We're patting in our orange color corrector. I am putting this on top of my foundation, so it might look a little weird. But if I had a clean canvas, I would do this first. Okay.
Same.
Now, after you do this, this is when Miyoshi's favorite part is the foundation part. Okay. So we've done our primer, we've done our moisturizer, and this is how it is. Now, ladies, let me tell you. If you go to MAC, they probably have all told you that you are all NC45 or NW45. Okay.
We
just talked about NW45 over here.
I'm an NW45.
Right.
Now, we all different shades, but we all have the
right.
So, how, Sister Cat? How?
A lot of times, it's the undertones that we have. So usually in the summertime, in the summer and winter months, you do wear different foundations. In your winter months, your foundation is probably going to be a little lighter than what you usually wear. Okay. So perfect example. I'm just Myochi, my friend. So I'm just letting y'all know the foundation that Myochi has on right now is probably her summer shade.
Yeah, black.
Chocolate. It looks like I got some stuff going on right now.
So if I was
I identify as a black woman. Okay.
Right. If I was with Myochi right now, I would make her wipe all that off. Because now, Myochi, you need to go and get matched. If I could match you, I would match you. But
look, you matched me like you are amazing. So I don't know if you remember, like a year or so ago, you matched me with this at Clinique, and was like, this is called Ample Amber. I have like an orange undertone. No, you do. Yeah, I have more of an orangey undertone.
Sit back, let me see your neck.
What'd you say?
Sit back, let us see your neck.
I'm trying to see. Yeah,
now my neck is dark, so that's not the best thing.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, so like, you do have a warm undertone. Like, you don't have a yellow.
This is gorgeous on me, but Clinique don't make it no more.
I know.
And I have struggled. I've bought different things that were close to it. This what is this? NW45 is like
it's too much.
You always go to.
Open
and I put it on. I just put it on lightly. Obviously, it doesn't matter because you're telling me I'm black. I put it on with this lovely brush. So I didn't put on that much. Obviously, I put on but.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you ever heard of a company called Black Up?
No.
Black
Up. It's a black. I was color matched with them one time because they do not just like if you got a yellow, like they did golden, they did honey, they did variations of oranges. It was a black-owned company. It came out of Sephora. It wasn't in all of the stores or whatever. I have struggled, and I was like, Lord, I wish I could find them because I have more of a actual honey undertone. It ain't yellow, but like a really, really nice golden honey. Which
undertone. Yeah.
Typically I have to mix a dark and a light together kind of to get my color.
Right. And it happens sometimes. So
what else I'm supposed to be doing right now? Because right now I'm looking.
Just blend it out. Just
with what?
My brush. Just wipe it out. Just wipe it out.
I'm gonna have to leave. I'll be back.
Don't wipe it off. Okay, so
just blend it in. Just put your powder on top. Okay, you're fine though. Okay, you're fine. Okay, so let me keep going because we'll be.
Maybe I can try it. Okay, I can try this. Look at this. I've been putting a Q-tip in it, and
I'm gonna find you one. I might can find you someone somewhere. Somebody, we have this store called the Cosmetic Store, and they sell products.
They do.
And they sell products.
So is this what you mean by blend it out just to do this?
Yeah, just blend it out. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna keep going. So, like I said, it is good to go get matched if you do not know your foundation.
Now I'm gonna show you. Now this is my MAC, and this is my Sephora. I don't know if you really can tell the difference, but it's like day and night difference between these two.
Because the one on the MAC one is a little warmer than the other one.
It is. Okay. One thing that I will say that I like more. I like more liquid foundation than I do powder foundation.
How do you choose which one?
So, it's just kind of your preference. So if I'm oily, I'm not going to use So if I'm oily, I'm not going to use a foundation like with a moisturizer in it or anything that's going to make me look dewy. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm already oily and I don't want to look like oily. Some women like that dewy look. That to me, when I mean dewy, I mean like wet. Like they're like they run through the grass and so but there's different type of you get some ladies who have flawless skin and they don't have to wear no liquid foundation. They could just put on a powder, So you have your powder foundation, your powders, you have your liquids, and you have your creams. Creams tend to be more for our seasoned folks.
What you mean season?
I don't want
old people.
So they used to do. Well, I whisper like they do more creams.
They're like on the 50 spot and 60 spot.
Come on now. So
well, let me know because then I know what to look forward to because I said we'll be putting on.
Hello.
Yeah, because the cream is a little it's a little thicker. It has a little more coverage to it, So right now we're not really in that. But liquids and powders are perfect. I use liquid and then I put a powder on top. So the foundation that I use, I hear my son. The foundation that I use for MAC, I use NC50. Okay, so this is
what is the NW and NC and all of that? What does that mean?
So NW stands for neutral warm. Okay. So how Myochi said that she's warm, she's a NW. You and me, my friend, we are NCs because we are neutral cools, which means we have like yellow undertones in our skin.
Okay.
So like if you have yellow, olive, those type of colors, that means you're NC. Then you have some people who might be a C9, which means they're just cool and that number. Okay. So it's different ones. So like again, NW stands for neutral warm.
I thought it was something like Negro.
Want to be white?
I didn't know. Thank you for the clarification.
You put that on and I sure do be looking kind of ashy.
Oh, that is like the worst. Looking ashy and like
Yeah, so y'all crazy.
I'm
so
sorry.
yeah, so
NW is neutral warm.
Neutral warm, and NC is neutral cool. Okay.
So what's the best brush to use or whatever? Because they give you these little things
For the powders,
or what would you recommend? Because I have brush sets.
Okay, so say for instance, I'm finna do my liquid foundation. Okay, I am a sponge girl. I like sponges. I like to put my makeup on with sponges. I like the way it looks. It looks more natural, but I do use brushes as well. I'm gonna show you the brush that I use. So, say for instance, I put my foundation on. I'm just gonna put on a little. So I'm just gonna put it on with this. So I'm gonna use my NC50. I'm just using a little.
So typically you use like a Real Techniques sponge like this.
So yeah, I'm not really big on beauty blenders. I usually get these little white sponges, but I ain't ran out of them. But I do have a beauty blender though.
Oh, you talking about these little sponges?
Yes, I love those. Because they're disposable. First of all, I like disposable sponges because they hold bacteria. Don't keep these forever. Like if you had those sponges longer than 2 weeks, throw them away and get you some more.
Well, I might not wear my makeup every 2 weeks, but I do wash my stuff.
You wash them?
Yeah. This is why this one looks so nice. I know they got two little things, but I washed them.
How often you gotta wash it? This one kind of old. I ain't gonna hold you. So how often should I be?
It's probably super soft. Is it soft?
Have you ever washed it?
Mind your business.
It's gonna disintegrate.
This a show. This is a show about your business. We said we talk about everything.
We're talk about what I don't do.
It's probably super soft. I know it's soft.
You won't know. So
I have never washed this sponge, and I'm not gonna tell you how old it is.
But so throw that sponge away, Mo, once you get your new sponge. So usually when I'll get some foundation and I kind of just like put it on like this, right?
Okay.
Boom. And then I take a flat brush. So the brush looks like this. It's flat on the top.
Okay, I got one of them.
I got one of those.
And you just staple it in.
Is this what you did?
Yeah, it sure is, Mo.
Okay, so I would use this to put it on.
Mm-hmm.
And
like you painting. Boom, like you paint your face.
Oh, I don't have no liquid. Oh, I do have a liquid, but it's not in here, so that's okay.
And you do it with a pat motion, okay?
Okay, so
not
what do you do
down,
for the powder?
For the powder, I use a big old brush. So when I put my powder on, I use a brush like a big brush. Okay. Now with powders, I do use the full coverage powder, but I don't like to look too makeup-y.
Is this one okay?
No. Like do more like something that's fluffy, like this. Like
this?
Yeah, like something that's fluffy. Mm-hmm.
Okay. This is the fluffiest I have, so would I also use this for
I'm going to use this one. Is this one okay? Because this one had my product. This is what I used for my last little.
So, Myochi, just say, for instance, it's kind of like what you would use to put your blush on. You got a blush brush? Baby, I'm going to send my friends some brushes. I got you.
You better label them and say what they for. Don't just send her a whole lot of brushes.
Right, she going to be confused.
Because I'm going to call you and be like, okay, what's this for?
Okay.
These are my biggest brushes.
So, well, you can use that red one. What's that red one? You can use that for a powder brush. That one.
Oh really?
For now, yeah. Because it's soft. It bends.
It is really soft.
Mm-hmm. So,
okay.
I do use.
This is gonna take a lot.
I do use the MAC powder, but sometimes if I don't feel like it, I do. But mine is hit pan, so I need to get a new one. But I just kind of just lightly pat it on.
Oh, you pat it on.
It's all about the pat. Mm-hmm.
Now I know you talked about my foundation, but this is all I got. So
yeah, we can make. Okay, say for instance, you like that for real light, and you like this all I got. You could use a lighter concealer, and it would balance your foundation out. Do you use concealer under your eyes, Myochi? Do you do
I
concealer?
use the orange.
That's color corrector.
No.
Oh. Boom. Okay, so that means no. All right.
Okay.
So I just put a little powder. I'm just gonna do one side of my face. Okay, so I did my primer, my color corrector, and I'm doing my powder.
Let's back up. So this is not concealer. This is color corrector.
You can use it for concealer.
Okay.
But it's a correct palette. You see where it says Studio Fix Conceal and Correct Palette? So you can use it 2 ways.
Yep. Okay. So
Myochi, she bought the hype. Ain't know what she was buying.
Right.
Everybody
and so
got one of these.
Myochi, this color right here.
Which one?
I want you to use that color when we finna do concealer, okay?
This one?
Yes.
Okay.
For you, okay? All right. So I've done my powder on my face. I'm trying to hear you.
Let me do my powder on my face.
Powder. Boom. Okay. Now I want to put my concealer on right now. The concealer I use is this different kind of concealers. Everybody do their different thing. I use the NC45 in the Studio Fix 24 hour.
Again, can I go back right quick? I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
You said pat like this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Everything's in a pat moment. Because when you rub, like I see so many women, they try on stuff and they're like, I don't like the way it looks. Well, because you rubbed it off. Because when you rub it, you're thinning it out. And you want to like pack it into the skin. So you see kind of like how smooth it's like, you know?
Yeah. Okay, I might like a powder now. I'm putting it on the correct way.
Mm-hmm. And you'll see a difference, okay?
I feel like I should have put more
use the old people
color corrector under my eyes, but that's all right because I already had makeup on.
Right,
so.
And then you got to think about this too. You put the color corrector on and you put a foundation on, but we still gonna put on a concealer on top, so you're fine. Okay. So now, when you do your concealer, a concealer basically highlights. So it opens up, it makes things look brighter, it makes your eyes look brighter. So usually people do, you might get some people who just wear concealer. They don't even wear no foundation on.
Oh, I know some people who do that. They look flawless.
Yeah. So when I put my concealer on, I'm going to just put it under my eyes. I'm going to show you all the places that I put concealer, okay? So I put it here. Put it there. Okay. Boom. You see it?
Yep, under your eye.
I put it down.
A line down your nose.
I put a little there.
See, I had this Clinique concealer corrector that Myochi gave me. That's why I know she didn't have none because she gave me this.
That's the one you sent. No, Sherlyn sent it to me. I thought it was too light. I'm like, I can't do that.
Thank you, Sherlyn.
You're right.
I know what to do with it.
I know.
But okay.
So
what brush would I use for the concealer that you just did? For
a flat palette. So you use one that's flat. Like yes. Okay. You better not bark. Yeah, so talk to my dog. Sorry, like a child.
The dog want to be on here too.
Okay, hold on, y'all. Let me go.
It's like dog. You told him.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Hold on, y'all. 1 second.
Okay, so I want to get this right. She said do a line down your nose and across your forehead like this and up under your eyes, right?
Okay. Yes. Okay, so boom. So I'm gonna.
Am I still patting?
You still patting?
Is this the color I was supposed to use?
Now, what kind of?
Just blend it in. We'll see.
Okay.
What type of brush am I supposed to be using?
It's supposed to be this one?
Yeah, the one in the middle.
Yeah.
That's the one I use. It look extra bright. Probably
well, once you blend it in, you'll see it.
What type of brush am I supposed to be using?
For your concealer?
Or I need to be using my beauty blender?
So this one I use my sponge. You can use a brush, like even if you wanted to, like I use a brush like this.
I don't know if I can get down here to get me a bottle of water. Girl, let me tell you, I used to be using a sponge dry. And I remember these people had went in on me one time. Like, how do you do it? I was like, with my hand. What are you talking about? But the whole time, nobody told me you're supposed to wet it.
You don't have to wet them. I don't wet mine. I don't like that wet feeling on my face.
Okay, well then that's good.
Yeah, and then it makes the sponge expand. So it gets super big. And I don't like the way it feels. Okay, I'm trying to find I dropped my beauty blender. Okay, anyway. So
is this right?
Yeah. So Mo.
Okay.
So go ahead and start taking a brush you have, right? And just kind of
That
like
needs to be flat.
mm-hmm. You can flatten it. Yep. And just keep patting until it blends in. Mm-hmm. I dropped my beauty blender, so I gotta use this now.
Well, that's good for both. You can see
Yeah.
both ways demonstration.
So you can either use your beauty blender and pat in your concealer,
Oh, that means I
or
can use my sponge.
yeah, not that one though, because it got your other makeup on it. You get what I'm saying?
Oh,
So then
Yeah.
it's gonna take away from the lightness of your makeup. Mm-hmm.
Pat into your hand, fall off. That is the
Mm-hmm.
key.
Until
Pat
it
to your
until it disappears.
really?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
child. You gonna make me go outside
Look at that.
tonight.
Look like I got a little chin.
See, you see how it even lightened up your makeup, Mo.
Uh-huh.
And just keep patting, and then kind of just go down to your face, down into your cheek. Mm-hmm.
Like that?
No, look at me. This
Oh,
right
like
here.
this?
Yep.
Okay.
Don't go that far down though.
Do I need to get more makeup? I'm just using what's already on my face.
Just use what's already on your face. And then
Okay.
if you need more, I always start with less. And then if I need more, I can add more. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you can even tell the makeup, it lightened up your foundation. Can you
It
tell?
did.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Can you even tell anything the way my stuff is?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think like when I look back at the videos, it looked very different than when I'm looking at it right now.
When you do it,
Same.
yeah.
I think because my lighting, because on here I look so washed out, but like I'm looking at myself
Now,
in
am I
real time.
bringing
I
it
look up.
anywhere else? Or I'm just
Nope,
patting
you
it in.
just patting it in right in that center area, because you want the light to like reflect from that part under your eye, under your
Okay, so I
chin.
want to ask a question. So for the
Mm-hmm.
people like I got, all of us have a normal size forehead. And
Mm-hmm.
you know, like some people already have a big forehead. Some people got a forehead that go back, and then some people got a
Mm-hmm.
forehead that comes out. Some people have a combination of both. So what would they do? Because I know sometimes some people they don't have to contour stuff because like
Mm-hmm.
my sister has extremely high cheekbones naturally. Like so
Right. You don't
she
have.
would never need to contour
Mm-hmm.
up under her up under here, and where some people already have like a really, really strong jaw.
Mm-hmm.
So but then I seen some people because I love watching makeup videos and stuff. It don't matter what it is. They do everything that
Yeah.
the trends are.
Mm-hmm. And
And some
so contouring is cool. I'm not a big fan of contour. I can kind of make it where your blush look like you're contoured. But if, like you said, if somebody is trying to hide or conceal or make their forehead look smaller, you would contour just around their hairline. So you
okay.
would do that. Here's an example of a contour color that we have. This is a contour that I have. And I can show you in a minute where I can show you how I can circle off my forehead to make it look smaller.
Okay. That's a MAC brand that you
Yeah,
have.
so our new color corrector that we have. Okay, I'm gonna keep going. So time wise, okay. So after you've done your liquid concealer, right? You use a powder. So I put a powder on top. Now, what I do is I use a light powder. I guess y'all gonna be like, oh my god. So this is the powder that I put on top, and it's very light. This is a mineralized powder from MAC. It's called Medium Golden. Okay. Now you're gonna use it because you want to highlight your eyes. So I'm gonna show y'all how it looks when I put it on. It's gonna look lighter than my skin tone.
And what is it called?
It's called Medium
Ooh,
Golden.
that is very pigmented. I like
Mm-hmm.
that. So would a finishing powder work as well?
Yeah, it just has to be lighter. You get what I'm saying? So like this is more so the powder that I use is a mineralized powder, so it's not thick. It's not a thick.
Yeah.
Mm.
Because this finishing powder that I have it's
Yeah.
not, but
So this
I
is
wouldn't
y'all
say
know. Have y'all
it's
seen
the
what
same
people
color.
use like banana powder,
Yeah,
baking powder? That's
yeah.
kind of like it's like you're baking your concealer. So it's kind of like you see I kind of give you like a highlight.
Okay,
You
so
just doing it
I don't
around under
have
your
it.
eyes?
So
I
I'll
don't
do it
have
under
that
I get you on.
What can you use instead of that?
If you have a lighter powder.
Nope. The only other thing I have this. My good friend Renee gave me, but it has a
You can use that.
shimmer.
Oh, so don't use it. No. So that's more. If it has a shimmer, no, don't use it. It's right now.
Girl,
So,
what
Mo,
was
so
that?
so the only thing that you need to do, and you're just doing that because you want it just to look kind of mattified. You get what I'm saying? You don't want it to be. You don't want your concealer to move. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
So, I'll let you know about this. So this is just a powder that you use just right there, wherever you use on your nose, on your chin, under that eye. Okay.
But even just wait, what do I do? The not color corrector, but what did we just do?
Concealer.
Concealer. I can already see it lightened up some.
Yeah.
Like I'm shining here and ooh.
Yeah.
I feel ooh, okay.
Right.
You about to go outside, girl? You about to go outside?
But
Am
once
I
you
dreaming?
so if you ever deal with that where you feel like your foundation is too dark or you like, oh my God, like you ain't got time to go and run, just use a lighter concealer and that should blend, like, do it out. So usually after I do this, I powder under my eye, I use a blush.
Now, what was that called again? And what's next? I'm putting it in the comments after your concealer.
A powder, just like a finish, like a
Finishing powder.
a baking powder. That's what people call it, a baking powder.
Okay.
And that's just so it'll smooth over your concealer and it looks just like kind of just. My light is kind of weird, but yeah, it kind of just makes it look more where you can see it. Okay. Usually after I do that, I do my blush. My favorite blush is Lovejoy by MAC. It's so pretty. I used to think it was very shimmery. It's not a shimmer. But it just goes on really pretty. Meow.
Now, how do you choose? I'm sorry, what was about to say?
How do you choose what blush?
Like, yeah, because like I really like this is a Mary Kay blush that I have. It's a mineral cheek color. I've been using it for a long time, as you can see, but it has more of a golden. And then I have like a reddish one. It's not red, but got more pink in it. Could I also use this one that I showed you earlier? Like when you're picking, I guess the question is when you're picking your blush, like how do you decide?
It kind of just depends on what colors you like too. So if you like pinks, you find a pink that matches your color tone. If you like oranges, you find an orange that matches your color.
But I don't want no orange spots on my cheek.
Hold up. Let me tell you, orange is not what you think it is on the brown skin.
You could wear
it. It is beautiful because I had Myochi had gave me this Mary Kay blush a long time ago. Of course, they would stop using it. I have not found anything very close to that. But I went into Ulta and recently, and then because that's what I wanted, and so I got this Juvia's Place Blush Rouge, volume
they have
1.
Beautiful blushes, they do.
And so it has like this orange and this kind of rose color. This light is not really giving it any type of justice to anybody watching it and stuff. It is, but it is nice together. And I was like, I don't know about this orange. I was like, but you know what? I have seen even like orange lipstick on our color tones, deep color tones, and even light skinned, and it's just like, oh, it gives it a whole new thing. And then that was like maybe $20. And then let me tell you, Black Radiance, let me tell you, they have been around since forever, but I understand why, because they be making this stuff for us. So I bought another one. It's a baked blush. It's called Toasted Almond.
That's pretty.
Is it shimmer? No. Apparently I really like shimmer because like this blush is shimmery.
Got a shimmer in it.
Everything is shimmery. So that means is a matte. I don't know better, but I guess how do you decide whether you're gonna pick like Renee has matte colors or the shimmer?
And again, that's just your preference. Like if you like shimmery stuff, some people just like powders, like they don't want a shimmer color. Then you have a mineralized blush, which is not as thick and it's more of a thin blush. The blush that I'm using is a mineralized blush, but you can still see it. Like, what I'm saying, it still does its thing, whatever. But you also
Renee about to be ready. Where you going after this?
Oh, this is a total face brush. Maybe I should have been using this for my foundation And my other
Mhm.
little thing for
Can I still use this? I know I use it for my foundation.
You can still
Can I
use
still
it.
use this for my blush?
Yep, you sure
I'm
can.
gonna just use this one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And how do I put the blush on? Is again we still
Same
patting?
thing. Some people smile because they're gonna get their cheeks, but you just kind of follow. It's kind of like a curtain, so you kind of go up a little bit and then just stop right.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Boom, boom, boom. Look at y'all, just a smiling.
I'm happy. I'm
Yeah,
happy.
so that's what you do there. Boom. Now, while y'all are doing it, I'm gonna show you, Renee, how you was talking about the color correcting and how you can use that. When not color correcting, I'm sorry, contouring. So
Okay.
when you contour, you kind of want to use like a slanted brush, kind of slant like this.
Okay.
Okay, I need one of them. I don't got one.
Mm-hmm.
Girl, you just need a whole contour
Yeah.
kit.
So now I'm not
Gotcha.
big on contouring.
Mm-hmm.
To me, kind of make you. I'm not gonna say make you like you got dirt on your face, but sometimes people do a little too much.
Because you
I
be seeing
just
the
dab.
black lines.
Yeah, I just dap it a little. I don't put a lot. I rather go less than more. And you kind of just follow your cheekbone. So
Let me tell you about this Black Radiance contour palette.
Mm-hmm.
It just got these three. This highlight color is great. This one girl who I watch, she uses medium color in here for like eyebrows, like not eyebrows, just for eyeshadow, just one color my eyeshadow.
boom, you see it.
Boom. I see it.
What color you using? I see it.
So the color that I'm using is Matte Rich Rosy.
Now my question is,
Let
I
me
don't
see your
have
brush
a
again.
brush. This is the brush I still have. Can I use this? I don't have a slanted brush.
So we got to get you one because that's still more. That's a packed brush. So if you put that on trying to do a cut, it's gonna like stain it. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
So you need more of a fluff.
What would I use this brush for?
Foundation. That's a foundation brush.
Okay.
So that's the one you like. Ta 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 ta. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So say for instance, I'm like Renee said, I'm trying to cover a little of my forehead. I'm just gonna go in with my color corrector. Why I keep saying color corrector? My what you call it? Contouring. And I'm just gonna bring in to make my forehead look smaller.
Now I would like to get rid of my double chin that I have right now.
And you can do that with this. You kind of just like make a line.
Now in the meantime, since I don't have that, can I use this brush for that? Maybe, possibly.
Yeah.
Now what am I using for that? Because I don't have
say for instance, you can this is another thing. So say for instance, you don't have a darker color. You can use a brown eyeshadow. If you had a brown eyeshadow, you can use an eyeshadow. You can use eyeshadow for blush. Boom. You can if it's a certain blush you want to make, you can use an eyeshadow. Like so it's no.
I have.
It's all of the same stuff. It's just packaged different.
Yeah.
It's brown. And then I have, this is orange, that's shimmer. So brown and tan is the two I have. Which one should I use? The brown one?
That one really ain't dark enough, but
look in that palette that I gave you, Myochi.
It's shimmer.
All of it shimmer?
Yeah. Because it's chocolate. Let me make sure. Ooh. Oh, Lord, it broke. Look at it. Oh, that made me so sad.
Oh, it crumbled. Well, you can fix it. Mo, just spray some alcohol in it and pat it down.
Okay. Make like a liquid emulsion and pat it down and let it dry.
And then put it in the freezer. It'll work.
Okay. Well,
okay, that is a tip. Let me type that in the inside. Because if you have children, even if you don't have children, stuff just drop. Just like right now, I got stuff everywhere. Something may break, file break, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Let me type that, what to do.
So,
all right.
So that's how you do. That's kind of what you do with contouring. Contouring is kind of just like shaping your face. Say for instance, I wanted to make my nose smaller, right? I'm gonna show y'all just an example.
Now I'm putting this under my neck. Can you see a little difference?
Because you don't have to go. It's mostly it's mostly on your jawbone.
Oh, really?
So when you do it, you go like this. Look, jawbone and down. You bringing it down to make it blend.
I mean, I need something darker. I know that's what y'all saying.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to.
Mm-hmm.
I
Just for
don't
practice
know.
purposes. Boom, like that, right? So say for instance, I wanted to make my. I'm not gonna do that because I'm doing so much. I was gonna show you how you can make your nose smaller, but we'll do that another time. Okay,
Okay.
so we do that, right? Boom. So I have my whole little blush, my color, my contour, I kind of brought my jaw down a little bit. Um, so usually after I do that, I do my eyebrows. Okay. Um, I'm gonna show y'all how I do an eyebrow. I use the MAC pencil. It's called Spiked. Love it. I like a thinner pencil. Some people use pomades. A pomade is like in the paste, like they'll take the slanted brush and use that. Some people use
Mm-hmm.
eyeshadow. Um, some people use the one that's like a liquid, like a mascara, but I do use one that's like a pencil. I like it because it's thin. It's very easy to manage. I can make my strokes easy. So usually what I do when I'm doing my eyebrows, I brush up like this, like so. Um, and I kind of just follow my natural brow. And I make little strokes. So we're gonna do little strokes.
Typically, what I do my eyes first before I do my
Mm-hmm.
face because I feel like my shadow falls down
Mm-hmm.
on up under my eyes.
And
But
people
I've
ask me
seen
that.
people do that
Mm-hmm.
different ways.
Yeah, people ask me, I was like, how you do makeup? Like how you do your foundation before you do your eyeshadow. Like you don't get fallout, but I don't really have that much fallout. But that's the way I was taught. So a lot of times, like younger artists and people nowadays, they usually do the eyes first. I like to
Mm-hmm.
do my foundation first because they do the eyes, they do the foundation, you leave, then you get in your car, and then the foundation turns colors or it might go ashy on you. You know what I'm saying? So I like to put my foundation on first so I can make sure that once it oxidizes, it doesn't change colors. You get what I'm saying? So,
Okay.
so that's
That
just me.
makes
But
sense.
everybody does it different. I tell people makeup is like art. It's no certain way like, oh, you got to do it like this. Like if that works for you,
But
do
I
it.
can understand as a makeup artist why you do that for that oxidation reason. But
Hmm.
as for us at home, you
Yeah.
kind of know what your makeup go do to
Right.
you.
Right.
Okay.
So like some Yoshi, like you doing your eyebrows now. Yeah. So I kind of go under my eyes and trim, not trim, but I just follow my natural brow. And then I
Now
also,
here's the thing. I don't have eyebrows for real. Like I
but you
have
go
to draw
through,
them on.
yeah,
So
Whoopi
but they look good
Goldberg.
though.
do
And then I
This is
use like a
I'll
brow
say
blend.
my brand. This is Anastasia.
Yeah, she got
Anastasia,
good
what
stuff.
I do like about it is that it has the brush. And
Mm-hmm.
I used to use the Anastasia skinny one, but because I don't have a lot of hair, I use it. The one was a little bigger. Can't really see or whatever, but I'm running
Mm-hmm.
out.
Mm-hmm.
So that helps me and it was a little
Cause
faster.
it's slanted, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
Yep.
I'm just moving on while y'all working. After I do that, I conceal my eyebrows. Now, yes, this is what we was talking about earlier. When I conceal my eyebrows, I'm gonna show you the brushes that I use. I use a slanted brush. I use a brush like this,
Okay.
and then I use a blending brush. Okay, and I'm gonna show you why I use a blending brush.
All right. Ooh,
Um,
which
so
one is this? Do I
uh,
have one of them?
let me see. Just no. I mean, you can kind of use one of those just so you can get the feel of it, but you want one that's kind of like shaped, kind of like
Oh,
triangle
look.
wise, because it kind of gives you where you can go up under the eyebrow and get like perfectly up under the eyebrow.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I have another
Um.
brush that fell. Maybe this is it. Oh, look at this. Kind of close.
Yeah. And what you want to do, you want to just make sure you can get it as flat as you can when you use your concealer, because that same concealer you use under your eyes, you can use it on your eyebrows. Okay.
All right,
So
so I'm
what
gonna
I
use
mean
this.
by that is, so say when you need to get your eyebrows waxed or they looking crazy, The concealer kind of just makes the eyebrow more more
Define.
defined. Okay. So you kind of just like trace under your brow. Boom. I did that real fast, but boom. So you see how it automatically gave me an arch? You see my arch? And that's just from the concealer.
I got a little arch too.
Boom. It lift your face up. Didn't even know it. Boom. And then
Feel like I'm saying,
and then you kind of just take like a blending brush and you just blend it in.
Okay.
Yep. To make it more precise. Okay.
What I don't like is when people use this and I can see it.
Oh, like halo light eyes.
So you don't like I mean, because you can still do it on the top. Because I do it on the top too. Some people just do it under the bottom. They just highlight under the bottom and leave it alone.
I do.
Or you can do highlight on the top. So
I do both. It was so hard for me to learn how to do my brows. And one time my friend girl, she had came to Chicago when I lived in Chicago for her birthday. So I did her, and her best friend came, and then he said, "Who did your eyebrows?" And it was like, I could tell you did it because everybody's eyebrows look the same. I was like,
thanks.
I do not take that as hate. That's like, guess what? I have my precision. Exactly. My precision and accuracy is on point. Was like, and guess what? Clearly it fits everybody's face.
Right.
Because it was just like, at the time, Brianna, she had real thin eyebrows and stuff, but she's been getting them kind of tattoos.
I ain't never used a little concealer and not look at it.
Ooh. Now I have did that on your eyes before. I did Myochi's makeup.
So you see how it just like, so today at work I didn't conceal this eyebrow, but I concealed this one. So you can tell the difference. This one has more of an arch to it. I just drew them on before I went to work and when I was gone. But I don't conceal my eyebrows all the time. But when I really like I'm going somewhere doing something, I will conceal so you can see a better shape.
Yeah.
And
Renee, I know you've done it. I have never done it to myself.
Okay.
So you can make your, like, if somebody you feel like you don't have arch, you can make you one. Boom.
Okay. It's coming together, even though my foundation too dark. That's all right.
Yeah.
It's
so
right.
Usually, so after I do my eyebrows, I do a highlighter. Okay. This is my favorite part. I love highlighting. I love to look glowy. I love to have that shine. So my favorite.
When you say a highlight, what's the makeup you're using? Is it called a highlight?
So I use MAC Gold Deposit. And mine
is that what I can use this for? This shimmer is called a Shimmering Skin Perfection Press Shimmer. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
I have from the Taraji collection, the Truth.
Okay.
It's a highlighter from MAC.
So it's a highlighter, right? So usually when you use a highlighter, you kind of want to use a brush to like a teardrop. Mine is, it's kind of like a teardrop. It's kind of fat. It's kind of fat that way.
So what do you use
like this for? Maybe?
Some people use it like that because they fan it out. So you can use that one. Oh. But that's just, that's just personal preference. Mo, you can.
Let me see just for now. Let me see yours again.
Oh wait, where is it? Oh my God, there it is. Sorry.
Oh, mine is small.
So it's kind of like and this is let me tell you now. I'm doing it. This is a Sigma brush, I believe.
Okay.
I've used it so many times. The name's walked out. But Sigma does have a teardrop brush. Boom. It's to me, it's shaped like a tear. It's perfect. So usually when I do my highlight, boom, that's the brush. Yes. Now, if you have a smaller nose, you can use a little one like a blending brush, like a little one like that.
Okay, I got a smaller nose.
Yeah. So you can use Mo, you can use that one on the left hand side.
This one?
Oh, that one. Is that your left? Okay. No, the other one. Mm-hmm. That one. So usually when I use my highlight, I just try to highlight where the light hits. Okay. So Wait, yeah. I'm gonna just hit the areas that the light hit. So I'm gonna put it on my nose. I'm gonna go down
So
my
what did you
nose.
use
Like,
with your highlighter?
what you mean?
This the same
Like
thing? Is this the
this
same
brush?
thing? Okay, so this is what you used up under your eyebrows as well.
Yeah.
And this,
Yeah, you can
okay.
use the same brush.
Okay,
Yep.
I,
So
I was looking for a brush and I thought I missed something.
mhm.
Okay.
So I like to put my highlighter like go up a little bit in my forehead just to give me a little shine. hmm I like to put it under my chin right there,
Do you keep
and
going back
to
to it,
do
or you
my
just use what's on the brush?
just use this on the brush, and then I like to do my cupid's bow
Your
right
what?
there. Boom, cupid's bow.
That's the
So you
cutest
this
boy,
right here,
ain't that one?
that part of your lip. That's called a cupid's bow.
Oh.
hmm And then you want to hit the highlight where your cheekbone is. So I'm gonna kind of go right over here.
Are we still
Boom.
patting or rubbing?
Well, with this, you can still pat or rub just however you want how much shimmer you want. So you can still pat, or you can rub it just to blend it in so it'll look more natural. hmm Yep. My light suck. I wish I could. Let me see. Oh no. So it's more like a golden type. hmm Yep, Mo. I can see your highlight on your little nose. Look. Yep, and you go across the nose that way too a little bit. Boom. Highlight.
Ping.
Yep,
Oh, excuse me.
I'm used to it.
I do. I put it on my eyes for eyeshadow.
No. I mean, if you want to be glitzy and glamorous, go for it. Girl, do whatever you want to do. If you want to put some that on your eyes, you can. But the highlight is just basically for just to highlight the different parts.
Okay.
Okay. So this will kind of
I think I like my fan brush. I think I have just a little bit better
because
control.
it kind of makes it, and that's what it's for. And they have little fan brushes too, like that too.
Now, at what point? I know we're not really doing eyebrows just because eyebrows is a whole nother thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
But just quickly, because this is it's giving hello. What would I do if I'm like, oh, I want to do a quick little, like, would you suggest something dark or light or?
So that is again, however you want to do it. I'm more of a fan. So like, of course, I work for MAC. You know, everybody wear all these different colors. But I like eyeshadow, but I'm not big on it. So usually when I wear eyeshadow, I use one color. Okay. I'm just gonna show you. So like, I got this palette, right? And a lot of times, you know how people, when you see palettes, like, oh my God, it's so confusing. I don't know what colors to use. Well, a lot of times you can use colors that, say for instance, you don't know what colors. I kind of break mine down in 4s. So you can use that 4 together. You can use those 4 together. Those 4 or those 4. A lot of people don't be like, oh, okay. But usually when you do eyeshadow, you want to do your darker color. So say for instance, I'm going to do a brown.
So darker color on the edge.
So your darker colors go on your edges, on your outer.
I'm gonna do a brown like you did.
Yep. You just blend it in. If you want to add more, you can. It's just totally up to you.
Okay.
So see, it just gave me just a little color.
It did.
And what kind of brush did you use?
The fluffy brush. So like, this brush is, I'm gonna give y'all the number. This one. This is the MAC 224S.
Can I see it?
Yep. Oh, so it's like kind of like a teardrop.
Okay, so would this be okay?
It needs to be a little more. So like that one I would do more for my eyelid because it's kind of flat. You want to do one that's kind of like shaped like a Q-tip. Like it's kind of round a little bit. But Mo, you just keep going back and forth, like back and forth, like you was doing. Back and
Like
forth,
this.
back and forth. Mm,
Would this be okay?
Okay.
yeah, yours that would be fine. Mo, yours kind of had like a point on it, but you could still use it though. Just use the brush you was using a while ago, like the.
Okay, this it. I need brushes.
Yeah, okay.
All right.
I got you, friend. And you can get y'all a lot of brushes that I get to. I know Morphe stores have closed, but I think they still sell Morphe online. But their brushes are like $5, $6 a brush, and
Morphe?
brushes.
Morphe. Also,
Mac
you
brushes are
can get it from TJ Maxx or Ross because they
Mhm.
get in their stuff, and their palettes are really, really good. They're
Yeah, they have
very
really good
pigmented.
color. Yeah, color.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I have a lot of brushes from Wet
Sounds
and Wild. They are good, and
Mhm.
they typically or Elf. They usually like $1, $2. You can get them out of Walmart, Walgreens. You know.
Yeah, like you don't have to, because Mac brushes like a brush a piece is like they started like 35 a brush. You know what I'm
One
saying?
thing
So
I've learned, it don't matter the product or the brush, it's about application because you got some people, their whole channel is based off of, you know, $10 and under, $20 and under stuff, and then you
Mhm.
can't tell. And I have watched some people, they have definitely used $300-$400 worth of product, and
it still look the same. Yep.
they look crazy.
hmm So Mo, say for instance, so after I've done that, I'm
Mhm.
blending in a color. I might just go in with. I'm just gonna do something. So I'm gonna take a flat brush like this.
Okay.
So this is a flat one. So this is kind of so I can pat my eye. I'm gonna just do a gold for the heck of it.
Okay, so could you describe what is, because I see a lot of people talk about hooded eyes
hmm
and not hooded eyes.
So when
And
somebody says they have hooded eyes, that means that they have like a little skin that kind of flaps over. So usually, sometimes when you do their makeup, you have to lift their eye up, kind of like that, to get the makeup in the creases. That's it. Um, it's different tricks and stuff you can do with a hooded eye to open up a hooded. I mean, to open the eye up so it doesn't look so small. A lot of people, when they do have hooded eyes, they do want their eyes to look bigger. Um, so you can do it like that. But yeah, that's how you usually do hooded eyes. You kind of have to do because you can still do a smoky eye. You can still do everything you want to do with hooded eyes. It's just a certain way where you placing it.
okay.
Mhm.
I know that you already had on makeup, but typically do you prime your eyelids before with any type of eyeshadow
Um,
primer?
I do. So, um,
Because I
not when I do
forgot.
mine,
The
but
only
I
reason why
use,
I looked over
uh,
here and seen mine, this
and the
Urban
one I
Decay.
use is by Morphe, and I like it. It's white because I like it because it makes the color stand out more.
Okay.
So
Okay.
usually if I do prime or if I'm still have a little concealer on a brush, I use it. But usually if I wanted to my colors to stand out, I use a white eyeshadow primer. And it's kind of like a liquid. It's just like a
Okay.
liquid. It's like it's real white. And then I just kind of like blend it in on my eye to where it goes away. And then I
Mhm.
put my eyeshadow on top.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. And that's by Morphe as well. So that's a really good one too. Um, So this is kind of like we did our whole face. You did an eyeshadow. Now, if y'all want to add lashes and do all that or mascara, I know Mo was talking about liner, huh? And I do not have a liner.
Well, I have one question about because like I did the gold like you did. Would I
Mm-hmm.
go all the way up or just down here?
No. So you kind of follow the inside of your. So I'm just gonna go. Gotta look. Hold on.
I mean, I'm liking what I did so far. I'm like, oh, okay,
Mm-hmm.
that's cute.
But you don't have to go all the way up to the eyebrow mode. So you're just gonna hit this area, boom,
Mm-hmm.
like that. Okay. You don't have to go all the way up, because you want to leave a little space. So you just gonna go. It's kind of like you can see where your eye does. You'll see it, and then you just follow your eye going that
Okay.
way. Mm-hmm.
This is a lavender that I'm putting on. It's not showing all that well.
I see it. It's
I
pretty.
can see
Okay.
it though.
Okay. I guess it's just the way I'm seeing it. on here. But
yeah, Mo, I see your goal. Yeah, can you see a different style? Come on,
I do.
Mhm.
I ain't never did all of this, honey. I just be
But
like,
you see how you see your highlight, you can see, and it opens up your face, it opens up your eyes. Even having the concealer under your eyebrow, it kind of gives it more shape. Even if you do your contour, it kind of curves your face in. So this would be my basic. This is me every day, unless I don't have to work.
You do
But
what every day? All of this?
yeah, well, you know how I work with makeup.
I know.
So,
I'm just saying.
yeah.
That
But
was
I can do it
in my tone.
I can do
I'm
it in
sorry.
10, 15 minutes, like boom, and I'm in. But this is like a quick face. After I would do that, I would set my face. Of course, I'm oily, so I use a setting spray that's for oily skin. It's a matte spray, so it kind of has a solution in it, so it kind of helps my face to dry. When you spray in your face, I have noticed that too. You do not have to spray your face close. You want to keep it further away from your face as possible. It should be a light mist. It should not be your face should be drenched. I've seen where this one girl, she had it was like running down her face. I was like, and she's like, my makeup look. That's why your makeup look like that, because you spraying it all close. So you just want to spread it at a nice distance.
I have this one that I started trying out. This Urban Decay.
That's a good one.
All night.
All night, yeah, that's a good one.
D-Slick. It's Urban Decay D-Slick.
Yeah,
it don't say all night. I say all day wear, lightweight, temperature control.
Oh, James.
All right, so
yeah, boom. Yes, Mo, I can see your glow. Mo, no, for real. Do you see it though?
No, seriously, I see it. I can see
right in the middle of your face.
I can see the difference, even with the idea that my foundation was too dark. Like I can see. I have never done all of this myself. Like I've never done the highlight, the contouring. I mean, mine was a little weird contouring, had to make it work. But I've never done that. I never did the color correction right. I always put on my foundation and then do this. And I thought this, I didn't realize this.
Yeah, you can use that. You can use it. And then you can do, because I know you're like, I don't want to, you can get you like next time if you ever know my go to the Mankind, they have a blush called Fever. It's a really pretty color. I think you would like that. It gives you a little more color.
I've seen that before. It is nice.
Yeah, it's Fever, Raisin. Those are some really nice colors.
Raisin, that's that jam right there. Raisin, you can do anything. Eyeshadow, blush, all.
I'm gonna be practicing.
I can see yours. Yeah, you look good, girl. Ain't that crazy? How just a little color. Concealer change your whole foundation color. So you ever get in the bind, it's like, oh my god.
Yeah. I'm about to take a picture.
You don't have to take pictures and post them afterwards, Myochi.
Oh yes, come on, face.
The face card never denies.
Y'all crazy.
I love it.
But yeah, so this is just
I literally.
Yeah. You did your whole face. That look good, Mo.
I did my whole face.
And then you put on whatever lipstick you want. That's a good one.
So what do you consider like the hallmark of face? Because a lot of people's like, it's the lipstick. To me, I feel like it's the eyeshadow. But what do you feel like? Okay,
it's the lashes. I feel like when I do makeup, when I put people makeup on, and then once I put the lashes on, it's like lashes to me seal the deal. Because you can just have lashes, eyebrows, and a little lip gloss, and it look like you got your whole face done, That's so true. I think my biggest thing is I'm a lash girl. I like lashes. Okay, Mo, y'all cute. Look at y'all. Where y'all gonna go?
Girl, I'm about to go outside. outside. It is still early. I'm going outside.
I'm gonna meet somebody in my dreams.
But Mo, and then boom. Yep, that's pretty. That's pretty. But yeah, so this is just like everyday easy. I'm going on a little date, or wasn't able to go to a makeup artist, and I can do my own makeup. And the more you practice, the easier it
Yeah.
gets.
That's what
The
I
more you
need.
practice.
I need the practice and brushes. But y'all gave some really great suggestions for brushes that are reasonable, affordable, and I'm excited. I'm excited because I feel like I got a little extra zhuzh that, I ain't never did this
Well,
before by
you
myself.
do. You do got a little extra.
Not me doing down my nose. I ain't never did
Yeah.
that.
And it's cute, and you can see it too. It look good. And then they have different color highlights. They have peach. They have like I have so many different color. Like they have more than gold. They have gold. They have iridescent ones, like pink
Yeah.
ones, like all colors. So just try them out and just see what you like. And then but I still got color corrected from when but this is the side that I did. But yeah, you can see the blush. You can see the contour, your eyebrow. Yeah, it's just a perfect little face. Mm-hmm.
Oh yes, honey. I'm really excited about what I did with my eyebrows. I've never did the little concealer. Did it? Was it concealer? Yeah, it was concealer that I
Mm-hmm.
put under the eyebrow.
And you use this one too, didn't you?
Yeah, I used the
Yep.
one you suggested, the color you suggested. Yes.
Okay, so do you typically spray your face before you put on your lashes?
I usually do the spray. I spray everything after. So I put my lashes on. I go over it one more time, and then I'll spray. Spraying is
Okay.
my last step. Yep.
How do you feel about mascara primers, or you don't really too much fool with it because you have your lashes?
It's good. Like if you're trying to grow your lashes out, and also it just makes the lashes look more thicker. But I usually I don't use it just like you said because I wear lashes, so I really don't get into the primers. But it does make your lashes look thicker, especially if it's like a white primer.
See,
Then yeah,
that's what I'm using right now.
mm-hmm.
I do have lashes, but I know sometimes when I'm trying to do them, it could be a quick process, and then it could take all of I don't know what be happening in my hands and my eye coordination.
Right.
It don't do what it want to do.
But yeah,
What I
so
want to do.
it's good to use primer. But yeah, but even though I do wear lashes, I still put a coat of mascara just so my lashes can be intact when I put my strip on, my lash strip.
Okay, so do you prefer individuals, or you prefer strip, or it just
I
depends
do
on what
strip.
look you're going
I mean,
for?
it just depends on what the person wants. But I do a strip just because it's fast. It's easy. I can just put it on and take it off. Like individuals is different. They put a lash on each one of your lashes. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
So that can be a little time consuming.
Yeah.
Um. So yeah, that's it. So I usually just use a strap. I mean, a strip. Not a strip.
Well, that's a whole nother show.
Okay. So Dooney Addict 615, she said, "What's your favorite mascara?"
Teleclinique has a really good one. I can't think of the name of it. It just came out. It's green. It's like a lime green. It's all green, but it maximizes them. Like the more you put on, the longer and thicker they look, and it doesn't get clumpy. And I think it does. It also has a serum in it, so it makes your lashes grow. So that's a good
Okay.
one.
Yeah, the
Me better
mascara
than
that I
six.
use is Clinique. It's probably a tester you gave me a
Mhm.
trial, but that's the
Yeah,
one I
that's a
use
good
the
one
most
too.
part.
Yeah, that's a good
High
one.
impact
But
mascara.
yeah, but the one that I'm talking about is brand new Mo. They talking about it's like 10,000 to make your lashes look 10,000 longer. But that's a really good one though. That one we got one called Max Stack is pretty good too. So the more you put it on, the longer they get and the thicker they are. So that's a good one. I would suggest it's called Max Stack. That's a good one as well.
Okay.
Um,
All right. She also asked which eyeshadow palette did each one of us use. I used the Too Faced Cat Eyes, and I used the leopard in the outside is brown. Here on my lid, I use pussycat, which is like a lavender, and I put kitty glitter right in my tear duct.
Okay. And then the one I used was a MAC one. It's called Connecting Color. And I usually go for more bronzes and browns and burgundies. And I use this brown, that brown color, and then I use the gold, I think. But yeah, it's called Connecting Color. It's cute.
And I used crayon case.
Yeah, I have not, and her colors are so pigmented too. I need to get a crayon case.
So that's the brown I used. And then I used gold following you. Now, what's funny is I didn't expect the gold to be that gold. I don't know why. But it came out pretty.
Yeah, it's very pretty. And most say if you didn't have no highlight, you can use that gold for highlight.
Okay.
So you like
don't get stuck with the
like I ain't
try
got
to
it.
just
if you
look
got an
for
eyeshadow palette. Yeah, if you got an eyeshadow palette, you can use it you can use a pink. If you need a pink blush and you don't have it, you can use a pink eyeshadow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
because they just package it different, but it's all of it is the same thing. I use my Max Fix Plus to spray
okay
for my last little bit. Let me see about some lipstick.
But yeah, so that is our face. That is
and we're done.
We are finished.
I'm very excited.
I'm
very, very excited.
I have one last question. Okay, so do you do the prep and prime by MAC for your lips, or how do you feel about that?
It's good. Like that's a good one. Usually like when I'll use a little Vaseline, but it depends on. I'm talking about me doing for my clients. I try to let them know like, hey, before you do makeup, because I've noticed I tend to do when I do makeup, a lot of women lips peel. So I try to get them like just to do like a sugar scrub, like just all you need is a little lemon juice and some sugar and water, and you scrub your lips like brand new. Okay, so but the prep and prime is good. It just preps the lips for the lipstick. But I use a lot of matte colors, so I like to use long lasting colors. So the lipsticks I use like 12 hours, 24 hours, because I really don't have time to like go and reapply. So like I have on Ruby Woo, and everybody know about Ruby Woo. So I have on Ruby Woo by MAC, but I haven't really had to apply because it's a matte. I put it on one time and then I'm usually good for the rest of the day. Okay. So matte colors are really good. And then some people like creams and colors that give you more of a silky look, like a shine to it. So but the prep and prime is good though. It's very good.
Yeah. All right. I love it. Well, Sherlyn, thank you so much for stopping and sharing with us, especially 2 times. This is great. Like I'm super excited. I can't wait to start practicing. Yeah, this is awesome. Let me see you, Renee. Okay, Renee finishing up, honey.
I thought I was gonna be able to do this ombre purple lip, but that ain't happening.
She about to be real fancy over there.
No, it's like this purple. I don't know where. Wicked Berry. It's it ain't going good with this. It might. I don't know. But yeah, they had got ahead of me. They finished the race before me.
We have one last question. It said, thoughts on the MAC Advent Calendar 2023?
Look at somebody talking about it's good. It regularly priced like around $500, but they're on sale for $220. But they have each day for the home is 31. It's 31 products in the Advent calendar. I'm so sorry. And I'm sorry, he's jealous. But they are full size products, so you get like a mascara, a lip gloss, a lipstick. So it's a good buy. It is a good buy.
Okay. So it's supposed to be like 31 days of Christmas or whatever.
Yeah, and then every time you open, every day it's a different. You might get an eyeshadow or a lip liner or eyeliner, or,
So you just
lipstick.
don't know what you're getting.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So some people get them and open it all at one time, but yeah. And then I also but it is good though. We had one last year. It sells pretty. We've been selling them. They're already in stores now for whoever asks. So you can go to the Mac store and buy them. They are on counter now. So yeah.
All right, it kind of turned out all right.
It is.
I don't know how it look on them, but in my mirror, it's all right.
It's giving ombre.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just really purple from what I can see now. But it's funny how when you look back,
lighting.
it looks totally different.
Mm-hmm.
Now I will say this: it's for me with purple, and I love a purple. I love a wine color. I have to have like on foundation with it, because otherwise it just look like I got a gold tee. It just darkens to me. It doesn't matter even if it's a lighter color purple. That's just something I just kind of figured out about myself. But like I can wear a red, definitely a brown or anything like that, and I can just kind of go. But if it's
and usually also when you wear darker colors, it make your teeth look whiter. Like when you wear reds.
Oh, that makes
burgundies.
sense.
See, like, yeah. So a lot of time when brides get married and they want their bridesmaids to wear red, some they like, well, I gotta wear red, but they don't understand. She wants to wear it because it makes your teeth look white. So when you take pictures and things like that,
It's shiny. It's like sparkle, sparkle.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you again so much, Sherlyn. We are now just going to celebrate our makeup.
Yes, we're going to take pictures and post them on our page.
Yes.
Me and Myochi. If you want to send your picture too, you can send it to us and we can post it.
Okay.
Yes.
So people can see.
But before we celebrate on our page, we want to celebrate everybody and their birthdays, some anniversaries. Get a little music. Hey, 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 hey. Well, I have a couple people. My cousin and her husband's anniversary is today. So that is Kat and Jared. Happy anniversary. And then my line sister's birthday was November 1st. So she made it right on that line. So happy birthday, Keisha.
Woo, happy birthday.
All right. I have a couple of people. One of my good close friends, Carnes, her birthday is coming up on the 10th. My son's brother, he will be half our age. He'll be his 20th birthday, Drake. And one of our faithful listeners, Jamie, his birthday is coming up. And I have a cousin, Jeff. It is his birthday. I'm so happy homecoming for the people that is coming in next week, and for everybody who finished their homecoming this
homecoming. Whoop, whoop. Happy
homecoming. Yeah, that's right. So I think that's all. I had went up for a promotion in my job, and I've got notice that I got the promotion. So that's cha-ching, cha-ching.
Congratulations. Let me borrow $5.
Yeah, that's
or 10.
See, I was almost gonna say, yeah, you done jumped the price.
You know, that's how black people do. Well, I mean, really and truthfully, if you give me 10.
Well, you got 20, because you know, who got $10 bill? You got a 20 over there.
Listen, well, seriously though, Renee, congratulations. That's awesome.
Thank you.
You've been working hard, and it's always nice to get a couple more dollars, and just even a recognition for your hard work and your knowledge and what you're contributing to the organization. So I really am happy for you.
Thank you.
That's awesome. Listen, we love to celebrate everybody. Sherlyn, do you have anybody in November's birthday, anniversary?
No birthdays, no anniversaries.
All right. Well, if you do, we'll have a show in a couple weeks, and we'll celebrate again. We love to celebrate anything that's happening in life. We're just also happy to be on this side of heaven. So we want to celebrate with you and your family. So let us know birthdays, promotions, anniversaries, I went on my first plane ride, whatever. We want to celebrate with you. So you can email us at the40spot@gmail.com or DM us on any social media. We would love to shout you out. This has been really, really fun. So I'm excited. Come back, join us.
Yes, follow us on social media platforms at the 40 spot, the number 40. You can email us at the40spot@gmail.com. If you're feeling generous and you just want to support the show, you can hit us up on Cash App, $ the 40 spot. Also, please, 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 wherever you listen to your podcast, please rate us. Like, comment, subscribe. If you're watching us on YouTube, hit that notification bell so you know every time that we go live and everything. And please tell your people, because we have some fun things in store for 2024 for the 40 spot as we get on around the sun one more again. So yes, so please, please, please have a great week. Thanks for joining us. And
yes, and as we always say, if it costs you your peace, it is too expensive. Have a wonderful week. See you in 2 weeks. Bye.
peace.
Bye.